Nash business. I've seen some interesting Nash play since the latest patch. He seems to have gotten within the good graces of the Capcom gods.
Yeah, definitely with some target combo stuff, the forward medium kick in particular. I still think he has the same issues he's always had, just, you know, kind of, he's been getting the Vega buffs, where he's constantly doing better with what he's always done, but still has the same main issues and flaws that just never really get addressed. That's how it be. Right now, we are going to see Pollinator's, you know, usual F.A.N.G. Ludthinks, fantastic Chun player, getting caught trying to counter those fireballs with fireballs themselves.
The reset?
Yeah, no reset.
Unblockable just to deal a little bit of extra damage. Ooh, to escape this time.
He got out of there.
Ooh, tried to go air to air 3 times. It didn't work.
Pollinator.
Caught him on the ground though. Very well played.
I mean, Ludthinks just playing the patient game, you know, taking the opportunities that made the most sense at the moment. Pollinator kind of going ham with these crouch heavy kicks, getting out with these usual EX command dash, as opposed to like B-shift or a couple of the newer options. Right now, Ludthinks just controlling them in the corner entirely.
Eased off of the pressure, almost had stun, but eased off.
Got his jab in there.
Pollinator still going with that crouch roundhouse.
This is not looking good. Yep.
Yeah.
That's all it took for Ludthinks. Taking round 1. Very solid play from Lud.
Yeah, that was kind of rough for Pollinator. Let's see if he can adapt to this in this next match. He was really trigger happy with sweeps. From what I saw.
I mean, Pollinator definitely plays a more heart-based style. He does what he feels will work. Like, you know, I coach Street Fighter. We all, like Joe has done Keeps Gym and definitely taught a bunch of people. Like, one of the first things you usually teach people is, like, don't use sweep too much because that thing is so punishable. Like, if they think they know what sweep will work, they'll continue to do it, and it sometimes will work, like Pollinator has done very well in this tournament in the past. But right now, Lud has just been able to kind of control that kind of wildness that Pollinator has been successful with.
It's one of F.A.N.G's better pokes, especially if he has V-Trigger on deck. Just... It keeps people from being honest at further ranges, because otherwise they would have no reason to crouch block at range against F.A.N.G. You can pretty much just dance at that range until you reach sweep range, until he's willing to hit that button.
Yeah, because for those unaware, his crouch medium kick actually doesn't hit low, so he doesn't have a far-reaching low option to threaten with.
And it wouldn't reach far until the second active frame, so it's not the greatest as a poke. Anyway, back in round 2, sticking with F.A.N.G.
Pokes. Good interruption on Pollinator's side, though. Okay, and right now we're playing from full screen. Lud keeping his life advantage. I mean, that's typical Chun play. Don't need to go too far in unless you have the fireball covering your behind. Right now, Pollinator trying to get in, still using the sweeps, and just not really getting anything for it.
Yeah, I think Pollinator, he's trying to catch him low, which is probably one of the worst options against Chun, because most Chuns are like down backing and just playing really patient. Since Chun's neutral buttons are just really strong.
Honestly,
I mean, her walk speed.
This set has felt like Lud has just given, like, Pollinator has run out of neutral options. Like, unless it is like rollbacky to where he feels it's like completely unplayable. Oh, my button. Okay, we're getting.
Yep.
My buttons.
Getting the pings. Wait. Okay.
Hold on, he's typing in the chat here. Not good. No go.
Such be the case of CFN at times. Ludthinks probably just going to end up taking this set, but we will let the TOs do their work in the meantime. Unfortunate, but such is the case with online events.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I think such is the case in general. We've seen
players, that at Evos.
Yeah, we've seen players.
Seen it decide Evos. Oddly enough.
Yes, we've seen players have faulty buttons and just faulty fight sticks in general. In offline tournaments, it happens. It's one of those things that's, you know, like injuries, you know, it's just like in sports you have injuries, like in games sometimes you have what do you call it, malfunctions on whatever you're using.
Alright, so with that, I'm going to do a rundown on the bracket because we haven't quite done that yet. So all the way at the top, Kusanagi, Redline, Faded Fury, welcome to the show. Brian, Sail on V.